To my next topic, once again, another trigger warning. I'm going to talk about, none other than UK YouTuber, podcaster, music artist, and DJ, Young Philly. If you guys don't know who Young Philly is, like I said, he's a real popular YouTuber. I'm actually a big fan of his. Now, by the time I'm done speaking about this next topic, I may not be a fan of his anymore. Um, but I do want to speak about Young Philly. If you guys don't know why I'm speaking about Young Philly, it's because Young Philly was arrested in Australia towards the end of last month, which was September, for alleged 4 counts of grape. The counts specifically were forcible intercourse, I believe.
Oh.
It was basically holding somebody down and forcing yourself inside of them.
Oh my God.
And also it was for choking or strangling somebody or whatever.
Oh my God.
This is heavy for me. The reason why it's heavy for me, just like the last topic, this hits near and dear for me personally. And I'm gonna speak about something that I've always shied away about speaking about, whether it be in my personal life. Unless you're a close friend of mine or a close family member of mine, you probably don't know this story. But I had an ex-girlfriend once who got caught stealing grand larceny. Like she was stealing a lot of money, Phil. I'm gonna be real with you.
Damn.
And she was stealing money from her family. The reason I'm speaking about this now is because I'm at a point in my life where I'm fully healed from that situation and I can trust people enough to speak about this, and I'm confident in myself to speak about this. And this Young Philly issue is the reason I'm speaking about this. This young woman was committing these crimes before she met me. She committed these crimes while she was with me. And when I found out how toxic of a person she was and I stepped away from her toxicity, she started doing it even more after we broke up. And we stopped talking, we cut all ties. And I got a phone call about maybe 8 months after her and I broke up. And it was from a detective. Didn't answer the phone because I didn't know the number. And the detective basically let me know that, they want me to come to the police station, this, that, and the third. I didn't go. I ended up calling the detective back with my lawyer on the phone as well. Had a 3-way call. And we had a conversation about, the detective told me that this young lady, in order to avoid jail time, tried to implicate me in the crime by saying that I was SAing her and graping her in order to commit these crimes.
What the fuck?
And the reason why I never went to jail, never had a trial, never had anything or even charges filed on me is because luckily for that detective, I forgot his name to this day, but when they went and did their own, they detect shit. Come to find out, she was committing this crime before she met me, and even after she met me, or after we cut ties. The detective was like, so if he was forcing you to do this, why were you doing it before you met him? And on top of it, why were you doing it less frequently when you guys were together? Is because I am a type of guy where I'm a provider. So I was providing, I had the money. So she didn't feel the need to be stealing all this money and scamming on all this other stuff,
Jay,
What's up?
Was she a white girl?
She was a Puerto Rican girl. She could pass for a white girl though, because she was one of those.
That explains it.
Hold on, wait. She was one of those Puerto Rican girls that she wore.
She cut you too.
No, she was one of those Puerto Rican girls that was kind of whitewashed. So
oh yeah,
she was a big Florida Gator fan, and I never forget one Saturday she came over to the house. She wanted to watch a Florida Gator game in my house, and she was wearing a Florida Gators jersey. Walked in my house with cowboy boots on, and I was like, red flag. Red flag.
You lying. You immediately got bricked up.
No, it was red flag. It was red flag. That was towards the end of our relationship too. I remember that situation like it was yesterday.
Okay.
But the reason I bring this up is because I know there's situations where sometimes alleged victims aren't victims. They're just trying to lie to get a payday, or they're trying to lie to get out of something they may be in trouble of. In this Young Philly situation, there's a lot of allegations of saying that this young woman has yet to be named, by the way, Phil. There's no identity on the young woman who allegedly Young Philly did these crimes to. And people are saying that it was a cash grab. Oh, it's this, that, and the third. I think we live in a space where people don't even give the victim a chance to explain their side of the story,
Mm-hmm.
It's automatically, if it's somebody they like, it's automatically, oh, they should have known better before they went to a hotel room with Philly at 2:00 in the morning. Oh, that young girl should have known better before she went to the hotel room with R. Kelly. Oh, that person should have known better before they went to a party with Diddy. I'm sick of the apologies for the people who commit these crimes. And it frustrates me because when are we going to become a society where we protect women or protect kids or protect men or just victims in general? so these type of situations don't happen again, because these type of situations keep happening because of the rhetoric that's spilled when news like this comes out. News like this comes out, and the next person who's actually a victim doesn't want to come forward and say that they were hurt or abused on any level.
So what's the solution here? What should they do?
I genuinely don't know, man. I genuinely don't know. Like, in my situation, the solution was the detective wasn't stupid. Like, he saw the BS between the lines, and young lady, within the first 10 minutes of her lying on my name, she admitted, like, yo, I just don't know what to do, and I just wanted to make sure I don't get in trouble. And when the detective called me and my lawyer, and we had the conversation about it, the detective was like, he wanted me to testify at her trial. But come to find out, the victim of her crime didn't want to press charges on her. So it like, my life could have been ruined over somebody doing something stupid. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, so I'm not playing devil's advocate here,
What's up?
but women like that, though, give women who actually have reasons or who it actually happened to a bad name, because when they do stuff like that and it's fake, people aren't going to believe them.
Yeah,
the real ones.
It's true. And that's literally what I'm seeing in this young Philly situation. Like, he got accused, and the charges were filed. I kid you not, within 24 hours, Phil. 24 hours. He was dropped from his brand deal with ASOS. There's a proper YouTube channel in the UK. You know, I don't know if you know KSI and all of them, the Sidemen. One of their most popular videos that has 43 million views, they automatically privatized the video. Like, they held the video back off of YouTube's algorithm. He had a deal with Heinz, the ketchup, mustard company. They pulled that deal right away, and they just announced the deal less than a week before the accusation came out. He had his own athleisure clothing line that came out. Within a month of it coming out, they pulled everything off the shelves. Like,
and he's never going to get that back either, even if he's acquitted.
even if he's acquitted, even if he's found out guilty, he's never going to get none of that back.
Nope. That's character assassination.
And I'm going to be real with you. If all of these things about him that was alleged is true, and especially because the authorities in Australia are saying literally verbatim that they have CCTV footage, and they also have photos that corroborate what the victim said. If all of this is true, put his ass under the jail. There's no excuse for this crap no more in our society. It's 2024 and people are still getting hurt like this. And I know some men, and a lot of men and women, people out there are going to say, oh, well, she should have known better if she would have came up to a famous YouTuber, rich man's hotel room at 2 a.m. or 1 a.m., whatever time they went to his hotel room after the club. She should have known what the vibes were, the deal was. That is stupid to say that out loud. That is stupid to think that. And you guys are a part of the problem. So to young Philly, if you really did this, man, you deserve to be under the jail. If you didn't do this, hopefully you get your day in court and justice is served either or. I just hope justice is served either or in this situation. And to the alleged victim, I hope you can find some peace in your life after this situation is all wrapped up, because you're going to live with this, I guess, in the back of your mind for the rest of your life. But if this really happened and you're a victim or alleged victim, I'm trying to toe the line in this situation, I guess. You know what I'm saying? If you hear it in my voice. Yeah. But I just hope justice is served, case closed, honestly. Whether Philly did it or not, I hope justice is served, case closed.
My long lost brother, we share the same last name. He back home in Virginia, this happened to him in high school.
Really?
And a girl accused him because she was like jealous. He went to jail for 3 years.
Wow.
And turned out she lied about everything. Now I want to ask you this. Mm-hmm. If something like that happens, what do you think should happen to the person who lied?
I think the person who lied should go to jail for
for the original sentence?
Yeah. I think that's the easiest way to combat this.
Yeah.
That's my opinion. But